G'day, let's play some more Crusader Kings 2 in our What a Bastard campaign. So I can't remember exactly how I finished last time, but we took over Greece. Must have been a crusade, from memory. So I've dealt with that by creating a viceroyalty, so I don't have to dig around with it too much. Which means we pass the Kingdom Viceroyalty law, and I've handed that off to somebody, our nephew, our sister's child, with the funny relationships in that part of the family. There are other titles that can be created. I think I created one more. Created Burgundy Kingdom. So as a Viceroy Aruba of Burgundy, had to do a bunch of stuff to get the vassal limit sorted out. So, yep, not going to create any more for a while. We can press weak claims on the Kingdom of Norway and the Kingdom of Sweden. Norway is currently fighting Scotland. The Scottish war for Duchess Ofrika's claim on Norway. Now, Duchess Ofrika isn't a duchess, she's the wife of a duke, so we'd rather put our own guy on there. Of course, we are at the moment married to the Queen of Scotland, so when we have a child, it'll be merging, basically, Francia and Scotland. Weak claims can be pressed. I don't think there was much else, no. Now, I think it's brother is the King of Italy. Pope is directly under us, of course, so I just want to find out. King of Italy is, yes, our brother. Hopefully he'll deal with Pisa of his own accord. Pretty sure that is... Yes, most of it is within his. Burgundy should have claims on the rest of it. So the Viceroyalty shall go in there. Marshal of Francia, Viceroy of Burgundy. The other thing I've done is go and start fabricating a claim over on Livonia, purely because there's not much Catholic that isn't ours anymore. And sent the guy down to, what do they call this point? Constantinople, to start proselytizing the Orthodox territories down there. Other than that, we want to deal with this little rebellion down in Africa. Oh yes, we can think about if we want to go centralized, etc. Or do we want to start working on, I think noble customs at least would be good. Gives you an extra 3 opinion. I don't know. Always want to do legalism when you can. And then we can go noble customs with the leftovers. Yes, it is still Middlesex. Should probably check that first. What else do we want? The walls, maybe. What's the one that we actually want? The one for the better cities. Castle infrastructure. Castle town, that's the one. Alright, get us up into the next castle town, and then church and town infrastructure, don't care. Trade practices, I don't know, I've never bothered figuring all that out. Now, military organisation, get more retinues that we probably can't afford yet, but the morale of armies and the supply limit, I think, are important enough to jump into that. And then, better infantry or better siege equipment. Do like good siege equipment. Then we can afford the infantry as well. Alright, yeah, not going to worry about them. So we can also press de jure ducal claims for Duchess Flora, the Unfaithful. Tell Atlas, yeah, none of that should matter. Okay, so firstly we have to deal with the army. We've got the boats coming down from Middlesex to Rome to pick those guys up. He's created the Kingdom of Africa. I had a feeling you might do that. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Oh yes, he was the guy... Claim on Norway. No, claim somewhere else. And the Sonia has finished her education in ways of faith and learning. Alright, where is the fleet? Been corresponding regularly with my brother Roland and always make sure to see him whenever I get the chance. It's a harsh world and family must stick together. Okay. Did make him king. And don't have enough guys. Can't remember how to kick these guys out properly. So you know what? We just split them in half. Put them on the boots. then go down there. There should be more than enough men to take care of that. Trying to focus on my training view is always there, no matter if I'm studying in the Great Old Library, hid behind piles of books, or sparring with a fellow assassin. Khalil apparently has to do the same, and he's taught some snide comments. They're driving me insane. What's this for? 5 years of intrigue and learning. We shall focus on training. And the Duchy of Normandy re-exists. El Fabrizio of Brutium is one of the worst offenders. Turn him into an example to fill our enemies' hearts with dread. Sure, can't remember exactly what we have to do. We've got another vassal out of somewhere. Alright, go and land down there. Order assassination, so it's just straight assassination. Threat is not. Therefore, the order is assassinate the biggest enemies publicly, strike fear into them, and oppose them. Mission 2 was assassinate Earl Fabrizio. So yes, plot to kill, really. All right, let's give him a little while. We have a new heir, Christina Rolfstochter. Okay. So we would become her. I think we need to become her educator, which I can't remember how to do. Sign Guardian, right there. That one. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's right. Christina? No. Ermentrude. Stephanie. That's a nice name. Welcome, Princess Stephanie of Francia. Oh god. That was a quick conversion. Guess we shall proselytize next door. And I was doing something else. The army, of course. Alright, get him over there. Can usurp Babelix. I mean, we could. This guy sorted this out yet? So he's kept some of it for himself. He should be able to usurp them. I think it's probably just a money issue at this point. He has too many vassals. A huge domain. It's alright. And this cheeky bugger has run away. He's about arranged marriage. Yeah, fine. He's usurped the title. I'm expecting a lot of them coming up. Alright, isn't that automatically? Yes, it is. Peasant Revolt has ended. So, we can disband this lot. Do we still have them on there? Well, too bad. You know what, they can find their own way home. To Normandy. Alright, so how much would each of these cost, and do we want to bother with it? No, screw it. We'll let them sort it out for themselves. Okay, so Norway. King John, have to do this quickly because he's already 15. We want to declare war for Finfinson. Oh crap, got no land to give him. I mean, we could just take something back, I guess. To Kingdom of Norway for Finfinson, who is 31. Yes. And then Sweden, King Kolbjörn. Claim on... Sure, it said there was a claim on... There it is. Suna Arnfasten, who is 48. That would take us to war with Poland. It's okay. Ah, that was where the other guy was we invited in. He was Polish claimant. Yeah. And just in case, we can't declare directly on him, can we? No, it has to be on Poland. Apparently he didn't join the other one. Can't do the thing though. Claimants. Studny. Probably because he's a weak claimant. Fair enough. Alright, forget about Poland for now. Lithuania is the removing. Hungary is Catholic. That's a good point. There's a lot of Hungary. Agata. It's the only one who would come to us. Well, we'll invite her to court. This dude would have to die first, but his heir's too old anyway. Alright, we're not going to be able to kill anyone. So, that sounds fair enough. Where are our armies being raised? Middlesex, Rom. Yeah, let's just redo these. Alright, we would want them to collect. Maybe just in Holstein. Sure. I always do that one wrong. Go there. Holstein. Okay. So, let's pop them up. Not the fleet. Raise the levies. And the only fleet we'll need is whoever happens to be around here. Should be more than enough. Slow fever is broken out in Famagusta. No problems around the capital though. Alright, so there's still a few more guys coming. Defeated in Wismar. Okay, probably should have taken a bit of a look. Sweden was very nearby. Get out of there. Everybody lies, and the court is in Middlesex no exception. One of them dared to speak up and tell me I'm too cynical. Not everybody lies. 20% chance we lose cynical. No, good. Where'd that army go? We'd have one. Too many vassals again as well. By rank. Lothian, Wessex, Kent, Wicker, Mercia. Well, when the leader of that revolt goes away, we'll be okay. Where is he? Frisian. Taking Frisia, 13% in favour of Allied the Butcher. For Prince of Ruprecht's claim. Alright, so it will just be one over for a bit. It's not too much of a problem. And these guys jump on the boots. Pull them over to Holstein. Okay, these guys at the same time should disappear. Now, how well can we do things up here? 11s and 28s, bit of a 10 there. 8s, 4s, Jesus. Although that wouldn't be as bad once it's on our border, I think. So let's just split these guys in half. Vestergotland is fine, and Mura is fine. And as the rest come in, we'll put them into Verant. Should probably take a quick look. They are supposed to be getting auto-assigned. A lot of them just really suck. So, let's search all the realms for people with martial skill. Couldn't even find it then. Alright, they're on the borders. Oh, that's the other thing. We might be able to reach China now. We own Greece. Where is the thing? Diplomatic range of China. It's very close, but it's not quite to us. Pay tribute. This person is within diplomatic range. No. Okay. But we are pretty damn close. Oh, we're close with Africa. We're one province off in Africa. One province off around Greece. So we can do Chinese things soonish. Alright, I'm going to have to turn that off or I'll keep looking at it. In come all the fancy new commanders. Created the Duchy of Achaia. Yeah, thought we'd start doing those. The other thing I was going to check was making sure we're auto-stopping plots. We are. Ooh, we have a lot of prisoners too. Countess Monferrato. Cannot remember taking them prisoner. Let's release who we can. And shouldn't forget, we're supposed to be assassinating this dude. Your mission is just straight out to assassinate him. It's not one of those special ones, it is literally just plot to kill. Alright. Invite who we can. It's not going to work at any point. Except paying the ransom. Alright, let's get 30 more pop-ups. Alright, who even is this guy? A Prudium. Yeah. He's under a big old duke. Hopefully our brother will take a lot of that stuff from him. And let's stand these guys down. Alright, now the other thing was to actually put some people in charge here. Muna. Swero. Uzulf and Cornell. Ludolf and Zenon. I get the feeling that's all there is there. Suppose we send more troops, making them bigger, better mercenary band. Yeah, to the county of Thessalonica. That's not good. Yeah, we'll keep sending more troops to the dude. We do have these guys coming up. I guess they can get over there. Created the Duchy of Ulster. King of Denmark and Ireland. Kind of a strange combination. Okay. Alright. Won a siege and missed the thing. And we're dragging more people out of hiding. He's going to be creating a lot of duchies down there, I think. He's got his vassal situation sorted. Alright, our wife Grok is pregnant. Didn't end up doing a thing for our daughter, who may become us. She shall be proud. As my troops ransacked the castle of Kalmaris, they uncovered a relic of great importance that Count Trond had hidden away there. Seamless robe of Jesus. Okay. Quality 4, national tax modifier. Learning up. Oh, that's pretty good. Haven't seen that one before. Victory in the Siege of Skara. And another revolt. Alright, how are we looking here? We're already on 20%. Swedish one shouldn't take too long, which is a problem because I'm going to forget to give it to a guy who will actually come under us. So, Suna Arnfastson. Do we have anybody in here who has landed? Countess Monfrato. No, it's her husband that's landed. And incapable. No, there's nobody with the wrong religion. Unless we get lucky. So all these would have been given to Christians. How can we get some... We're going to have to annoy somebody. Well, it should probably be whatever's closest. Oh, when the hell did we get this land? No, that's a separate one. Shouldn't be blue. Alright, so this is under Duke of Scania, heir to the Kingdom of Denmark. Don't really want to anger him. This guy, much better. We were to... Can't strip it from him because he's not directly under us. Which means we would have to take... transfer vassalage, yeah, no. I mean, we could just do stuff up here. Teviot Dow, he's Duke of Lothian. Countess Dunbar and Cumberland. See, this dude's straight under us, so we can... Oh god, he's got a lot of duchies. Could revoke one of his titles, just for a county. Bachan. I mean, doesn't make sense. That was his opinion by a lot, and other vassals by a bit. You know what? Screw it. That is now ours. And we have to give that to the Swedish guy, Sune. Grant him... Ah, because they have to say something first, don't they? Humbly accepts. Grant the landed title, County of Vergen. Including whatever's below it, sure. So he gets a little bit here, and he'll be Sweden, which is annoying, but... That should be fine. Yeah, the other thing then. Well, it wouldn't matter if we put him under somebody else. That's fine. One of our petty nobles is visiting Moray. Gruok, our wife. False accusations. And of course, what happens here depends on whether they get overrun first, which I'm pretty sure they will. Young Alighiero has finished his education in Ways of War. Learn all the basic skills. Okay. And 19,000 sounds fine. Right, so does this. We'll try and keep them close together. Here we go. We'll play as Ralph Ralphson. William of Francia, and he shall struggle with his elder sister. He's not allowed to marry of his own accord, and we are his educator. Alright, they are done as well. Let's get to Just. There's not much more to go there. Seems like dalliance with Countess Adelinda is in child. Earl Liutbrand thinks it is his. Alright, a couple of sieges done. He can go to Ostrogoland. army of patrician gunner of Ulv. Alright, what are we at? 66. Haven't even seen his army for a while. And Candida has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. Alright, we will keep smelling profit. Yay for the 5 ducats. Pope is upset with our law of free investiture. The Holy Father is asking us to change it to comply with church doctrine. Should we just point out that we are his overlord? Yeah, screw it. We'll revoke it. Because I don't know how to use it properly anyway. And I can't be bothered figuring it out. Supply there is terrible. It was higher when I put them there. Oh. We're up to 76. Get down to Dahl. Kronborg Stinkling. Earl Suna of Ajan gains the Kingdom of Sweden. We accept. The French war for Suna's claim on Sweden has ended from Emperor Ralph of Francia 1. So, that extends our font somewhat. Now, Norway, pretty sure are about to give in to the other lot. 8% in favour of Empress Gruok. Yeah, because they're over there. Okay, well, I guess we can go and do this then. 14, smaller over there. Let's try and get over to Agda and Telemark. I don't think we're going to need much of an army, so spreading out a lot shouldn't be too bad. Norway has a small army. Now, what would be nice would be to just strip something from one of these guys, but we're not allowed to do that. We have to strip it from King Suna of Sweden, whose opinion is huge at the moment because we pressed his claim and granted him a county. So if we revoke, no. I mean, we could. I think that could be funny. That was his opinion by 60 and all other vassals by 30. Don't really want to if we don't have to. We don't have to do that sort of thing yet. We are at war with our wife because we're both fighting for the claim. Our vassal was given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Let's have a look at the College of Cardinals. They are all from our country. Fair enough. I mean, Hungary and Norway are the only Catholic nations that aren't part of us. Hello, Hungary. Spread out that way a bit. Okay. Our nephew Engelbrecht has been influenced by his guardian Splendor. He is now considered properly Anglo-Saxon, which unfortunately we became, instead of being Norman. Would have been... Was it this generation we changed? Yes. Mother was Anglo-Saxon. Who was our mother's husband? Our father, yes. Lowborn. Siege of Akungahela. Done. We're already at 9%. Hang on. This dude's a bishop. So we can't give him land anyway. Crap. Okay, so all this is pretty much for nothing. Nine titles can be used at... No, it's all Greek. Was he... Oops. Get out of there. Was he this bishop? Finbil. Yes, Bishop Finn. There's no way to deal with that either. No, it's fine. Did rather decimate our army coming up here as well. But let's just leave them to it for now. Fleckenford, Eidsborg. And she's pregnant again. Oh, these teenagers. Alright, let's get up this way. And over there. As a reigning emperor, I rarely have any spare time, but for my little daughter Stephanie, I would move heaven and earth. Opinion goes up for, what was that, 20 years. Create the Duchy of Thuringia. What are we on now? 65. Found out that my superior, companion Abdullah Razak, has a guilty pleasure as a slave of his carnal passions. So I'm together with CK2 myself. Requested a meeting with him and dropped a hint about my recently acquired knowledge. How shall I use it to my advantage? Gain 300 divine power. Oh yes. And how are we going on our ridiculously hard mission here? 48.3%. Wasn't that just huge? Buy off another 8%. Emperor Rolf Lionheart has inherited Kingdom of Lotharingia from King Bodolf the Cruel. Right, Lotharingia was the other one we had. Because that was a vice or royalty, I believe. Because it would have come from this guy, maybe? No? Okay. Tybalt Rollinson de Normandy, pros we send more troops. Just keep accepting that. So, this is Lotharingia. Doesn't want me to click anywhere. Come on. That's Kingdom of Germany there. There we go. Kingdom of Lotharingia. This dude's one of ours. Prince of Luxembourg. So we shall grant him the viceroyalty for Lotharingia. And another son was born. Adam. Start going with the Anglo names, I guess. Child lacks an educational focus. Some random kinsman. Sure, well. Willful and rowdy. Guess he can do that. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Feel the taste of blood in your mouth and dizziness is setting in. 10% chance we die. Sure. I mean, we do literally have our heir. So as soon as we die, we inherit Scotland. Heir to the Empire of Francia. Yes, that will work out. What's his deal, though? He's going to be a bit of a diplomat for the moment. Rather not become a 2-year-old. Frizzer is usurped. Young elf has finished his education in the ways of war. Plan for experimentation with new military technology. You have the money, we've got plenty of it. Which does remind me, we're supposed to be building up over in Middlesex. So, Castletown. 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 And Castletown. Duke Lop the Fourth of Gascon. Right, we're on 93% over here. That might be enough. There are 2 peasant families in Middlesex who have been locked in a bit of feud for generations. We shall take a look. Appeal to their sense of reason. They shut us down. Well, we gain diplomacy. What is our thing? Family focus. for fertility and health. Should probably change that now. Got our heir. Intrigue, for sure. And the other good point, we don't have a court chaplain at the moment. Make the Pope our chaplain. I mean, makes sense. He can go proselytizing in Swaminusco lands. Negotiate with Borst, of Borst's host. He's apparently raiding us. No. Damn it, now I've forgotten what I was going to do. God, it didn't take the Pope very long, did it? Can't even bring him back until 6 months from now. Alright, so we're all good here. Unfortunately, it's just going to be him taking over. Didn't actually check that we'd be able to give him land beforehand. Duke John of Finnmark. And King Bishop of Norway. Which now makes this a theocracy, so we probably should have just done a white piece there. Duchess of Vestlandet. Gold is good. Opinion of Duchess Ranvik, low. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Don't think there's any way to fix that for a while. So Poland and Hungary were the other options before. Court physician. Yeah, don't mind if we do. Popo, King of Bohemia. Sure. The Armoured Chariot. You receive a report from the outcome of the military experiments your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently, a large steel-plated chariot was constructed, propelled by 10 men inside, pulling it forward, directed by a commander peering out from a revolving turret mounted on top. This vehicle also had several ballistae firing through arrow slits, though ending up being too slow and expensive for actual wartime employment, still provided some valuable lessons. 50 military tech points. %45% chance we get Wrath. Patient gives intrigue and junk. Nice. Alright, up to 57%. Should probably go figure out where this dude actually is. He's down in a Prudium. Alright, so that's what I was doing. Sending the Spymaster to a Prudium to do up the spy network. And we are fabricating an Alanamar. Crap. 143%, 105%. It is the council power one, isn't it? Time to give the council more power. Because I did forget to go around and sort out the non-aggression pacts that were available with some of these guys. King D to the good. Alright, I will leave that for now. And our army is actually ready at the moment. We shall not be blackmailed. Amuna the Mutilator. No. Alright, declared the Third French Civil War to increase council power on Emperor Ralph the Lionheart. How dare they? Yeah, they are sizable, of course. Possible to rank up within society. Well, hell yes. Alright, so Let's get our army together. Promoted to Companion on the Assassins. 70. Where are we going to be in here? Right here. We're on 50. So even if we get the next rank up, we're going to be behind a couple of people. This dude's just got straight out huge intrigue. Alright, so we have to just hope for a few more goodies on that. St. Wallen's developing into an ambitious young man. Okay. And that's pretty much our entire army. Could raise more vassal levies though. Let's get over to Jarre. We will... Yeah, see, there's only a couple. Where else did they just pop up? Okay, so they are all just in Sweden and they'll come down here so we can add them on. Open council position, Spy Master. Alright. Do want the best, even though this guy's a commander. You know what, we'll send him down to take care of these guys. In a prudium. These seriously the best commanders that we have available? It's Frisian revolt over there, French revolt there. Alright. Why are we... Don't have the supply limit. In that case, shall go for a small job. And they're over in our capital again, of course. For inherited Burgundy from King Robert of Burgundy, who died of severe stress, aged 38. Burgundy, that's not this one, this is... What was this one? Okay. Emmeline. Grant the Viceroyalty for Burgundy. Just thinking, how did we lose so many vassals? Probably because half the country's in revolt. Okay. Rage, yeah, fine. River crossing there, of course. Let's just quickly take that back. And then chase this guy to Frisia. Young bosun has finished his education in stewardship. Alright, they want to go to Sticht. Back here, good. Kind of want to sit on this.